There it is. Hello, hello, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I'm going to be your host today, Dragon on Your Shirt. And here in the commentator booth, I am visited by... I forget your name. What is it?
It's Hoyt.
Which edition?
Hello, everyone.
Which edition of Hoyt?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. And our competitors today are...
Hey, I'm Rezduck.
And I'm Baldrick. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gentlemen, eat your hot dogs and we'll start rolling.
Hell yeah. I need to make a super fast fix, so you guys go ahead and do your rolls while I get that going.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
All right, Rezduck, do you want to keep that?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 0 rolls on Rezduck.
Just give me a moment. It's taking its while to load. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll reroll that as well.
Ooh.
2 rerolls. I'll take that.
Wow, taking the Sako. Oh wait, no, I don't get to see it till later.
Discord stream is up.
Yep.
Is it MRAD?
Okay. You guys are all set and ready to go then.
All right. Any last words?
Any
before
last
we
words?
Kick you off?
Good luck, Baldrick.
Yeah, good luck, Rezduck. Hope you do well.
Hope you
All
do
right.
as well.
Well, when you guys are ready, go ahead and kick it off, and in
3,
the
2, 1, go.
meantime, we'll mute and deafen you.
All right.
I will just kill that Discord stream.
All right, gonna mute in. Perfect. Well, honestly, this is gonna be a really interesting run. Baldrick always puts on a good show, and I don't think I was there for Rezduck during the free-for-alls. Boy, were you there for that?
No, I don't think so, but Baldrick is... Oh, we've got both of our players here are a fan of slide bolting. I know Baldrick loves to slide bolt. He's a big bolty enjoyer. I wonder how long Rezduck's going to stick with his, though.
No.
If I had
Safety.
to imagine,
Safety
whoa,
first, people.
Rezduck rolling a second bolt action.
Second bolt action, so he's probably going in with just 2 bolties.
No.
Are we gonna see some
first hold?
bolty akimbo? Akimbo bolty?
Probably not, but it would be fun.
Hey, you know what?
Override
Switching to
token
your other
found.
bolt action is faster than, I guess, than bolting and slide bolting.
Dragon, when you've got a chance, can you show me a feed from you?
Yeah. I was actually gonna.
I can.
Override token found.
That way I don't have ESP and I'm constantly spoiling chat about things that are gonna happen.
What are you talking about? We love spoilers in this in this tournament. By the way, Steve dies at the end of Minecraft.
Ooh,
Minecraft.
Baldrick rolling a single point shotgun and getting the TOS 106. TOS 106. Yikes. I don't think that's what he was looking for there.
I mean, I don't know what you would get out of the TOS,
Interfacing with
but
system node.
either way,
Hold this position.
Rezduck is now in the
Analyzing
hole.
system.
I think that shotgun's probably just going to sit on his shoulder the entire time until it's time to try to one-shot the refractive with 2 shotguns. I'm not sure how much those 20 gauge slugs are going to add, though. Rezduck holding, I think, the most classical place to hold this particular room. Oh, running out of ammo. Ooh. I'm surprised he went for the M700 to start off with. The capacity's a lot lower on that, isn't it?
Compared to the SV98, nah, they're both the same capacity.
Are they both 10 rounds?
Yes, they're both 10-round bolt action. I guess the only real difference is one's 308 and the other one is that's 7.62 by 54.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to assume that the R is just the Russians letting us know that they're just low-key pirates.
That's true. I've always... something...
Hold up.
Oh.
Static.
Okay.
Well, right now my little the sliders for the holes and whatnot is busted a bit, so
Okay.
we're gonna have to. We'll just have to do without
Data
those.
extracted. 4 override tokens.
Don't worry about that, folks. just a quick little message.
Apparently
from...
my OBS broke over the weekend, so that's all right though. I could fix that. Fix that in my off time.
Override token found.
It's like Baldrick approaching.
Rezduck rolling the 10-14.
It's a nice shotgun. I like that one.
I do like the 10-14, but here's the question: do you like the M-lock version? Do you like the one with the M-lock handle? Standard.
I think that one has better sights, right? It's got the glowy sights.
They both have glowy sights, though. I think. I mean, the only real difference.
I like the M-lock version. The M-lock version, if I'm picking between the two.
Honestly, the difference between the two is like it's literally just the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had M-lock attachments, you know, it'd be cool, but.
Baldrick getting himself a flashlight here and the SPOS, which I like, I think, a little more than the tactical M2. It's got another whole round to it.
I was gonna say, that's like, it's got itself like, what, just a bit more capacity. Either way, Rezduck is moving into the next hole. The second hole.
And he has opted not to buy a flashlight. Everybody thank Rezduck for your retinas.
Honestly, this would be the one part in the map to get the flashlight, just because it does get a bit dark.
It does get dark, and we've seen people actually widen their flashlights in this particular hole.
And in the meantime, looks like Baldrick got his hole.
Analyzing system.
That's no ideal, but deal with it, I guess.
2, 3. Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's
Rezduck taking nice note.
It kind of looks like they were both taking similar positions up in that corner there.
Yeah, that spot really allows you to sit in the middle and listen with your ears to respond to where those things are coming from.
It's a nice balance between getting cover or having cover and being able to see everything.
A beautiful clear from Rezduck. Being able to sit in one spot and not have to move. All three of his encryptions were
I think that had to
very
be
visible
one of the
from
faster swarm clears we've seen the whole time.
And it looks like Baldrick has a very nice single line lineup on his swarms here. If he moves to
Oh,
to
he's
one
got one
side
in
of the
that corner
line,
though, but if he pops that one real fast,
Swarm encryption.
yeah, I think he's gonna really nice clear.
triple
here.
tap
Alright,
on
one.
triple tap on the second, and then a double tap on the last. Not too bad, guys.
Data
Love
exchange.
seeing that.
Both runners getting none of those
override
hidden
tokens
behind pillars.
Advance to next system node.
Honestly,
Encryptions that are so common there.
Honestly, like I remember, like there was a few spots in hallways that were really bad about hiding encryptions. Totally not gonna.
Now
bring up
that's
Jay
normal.
Hallway.
Stop bonus.
Now that's normal. That's every run here in
Override
Institution,
token found.
which makes for more dynamic play rather than everybody turning into a turret 0.1 seconds after the encryptions pop and then they're gone.
Pretty much. In hallways, it was like you had someone like just people had their corners. They loved the
Yeah.
corners, especially up on those high walls.
Yeah. One of our runners has that corner named after him. Despite everything, he hates it being known as Baldrick's corner. He doesn't want credit for it, but it's his. It's his spot.
It is.
I could. That's hilarious. Just like, I do not want the infamy that comes with this corner. Either way, Rezduck getting rolling an M1A here. Don't know how I feel about that for Rezduck.
Yeah,
Kind of.
I've never heard of someone who rolls the 6-point BR and wants the M1A out of it. Everybody always would rather have the foul. But in the days of unlocking categories here, rolling the BR at all is a bit of an off-meta move.
It's a rarity, especially since I've been seeing the 30-round magazine popping up a lot more lately. So
Override
I
token.
kind
And they
of
are heading into library, which has a little bit more range, but I feel like a lot of people have been choosing to hold it down with a shotgun anyway. So I'm wondering what the thinking is behind the BR.
wait. There's a
Maybe-
library and institution. Does it have books?
It doesn't have books.
Wait,
But-
hold up, Hoyt, hold up. You mean there's a library, but there's no books?
Is that do you like that about it? Dragon?
No, like why would you have a library but have no books?
Maybe
What are you
it's all
supposed to read?
Interface.
It's got a little. Maybe it's just like a vibe.
Maybe there's like some etchings in the wall that are kind of there. Maybe you have to do your own writing with the bullets and stuff and the decals. Either way, Rezduck is in his third hold, just chilling up there at the top of the stairs. Hardens are already up, and he's got 3, 4, 5, and I believe that's the
Oh,
6th.
one of them's hiding from him.
Oh no!
It was below him.
You know, honestly, taking the top of the stairs over here seems it's a good way to keep control of the sausage, but on the flip side, it's way harder to catch those encryptions that are going to be hiding like underneath the balcony there.
Yeah. Hold 3 in library here is a bit of an interesting conundrum because there's so many of the hardened and swarm encryptions when they do pop
Interfacing
that
with
one of them's
system
bound
node.
to be somewhere that you
Hold
can't
this
see.
position. Analyzing system.
Looks like Rezduck is getting ready to move on to his swarm clearing.
There's no way
Getting
you can
most
see
of them
this,
done
see
with
through
2
it
shots.
Hardened encryption detected.
Looks like he's struggling to find the last one. Alright.
That was
And he's through.
slow.
Baldrick's on his hardens. Sweeping across the top here.
Neutralized. Analyzing system.
And he didn't have to jump down on his, so he
Advancing
might
to
be a
next
little bit
system
ahead
lane.
that way. I think Baldrick got a little
Analyzing
bit of a
system.
nicer hardened clear there.
Just a bit. Honestly, I'm surprised Baldrick hasn't gotten a stock for the spots. But I suppose on the other hand that there's a chance he can get like one of the uglier stocks and just make it look fake.
What's going on over here?
It is 2 points that you might be able to spend later on a power up dog, or you know, ooh, Baldrick lost no damage.
Swarm
Oh, no.
intrusion
Alright.
detected.
Recursors are
Right.
up for Rezduck, just as
Alright, that's what the M1A is for.
Neutralized.
Doing a little bit of shotgun surgery and hot swapping to the
Advancing to next system
M1A to
layer.
clear up the rest of it.
honestly, I absolutely
Analyzing system.
love to see the people who try to take out the recursives with the shotguns. It's such a, how do I put it? It's terrifying to see people do that. Because like
It's always a last resort for me. I'd much rather have a 1-point pistol for that purpose, but it is always cool to see people whose apparent first plan is to go for
Yeah.
a pistol shot.
it's like, are they gonna hit all the shots, or are they gonna turn the recursive into a chia pet?
Recursive encryption.
Yep. So Baldrick going for the bolty on the recursives. Good shots there, keeping his
Really
distance.
Solid.
Closing in and gets a beautiful ricochet from the first node onto the second node
That
for a
was
one-shot clear
that
there.
was a
Advance to next
that
system
was a
node
really
and take it.
good ricochet there. Holy
Yeah, he would have had
I don't even
to
know what
keep
that
moving
ricocheted
along.
off of.
I don't know, but you know what? The library might not have any books, but both of our contestants writing their own stories there. How do you like that, folks? How do you like that? Was that good?
Yeah,
I'm trying a new thing.
Shame we won't get to hear about it because there won't be a book for
You
it.
guys really like to sing in corridors. We sing it over and over and
You know
over
what?
again.
I get it. I get why it's called library. It's because it lies. It is the lie berry.
You can't keep calling it that, man. I can't take it.
It's
I
a
can't sit here and cordially cast next to you while you're saying library over and over.
you want to hear more of it? Because I was gonna say it's a berry filled with lies.
We got
Diet.
Gonna
Rezduck thumping some hot dogs in the head here with his T-posing M1A. He got the
Baldrick
mags
getting
all the way
himself
up.
a M4. And in the meantime, Rezduck's popping into. Honestly, this is quite the split here. We got Rezduck rocking
Where's my spice?
rocking a M1A with I think he's got 30s.
No,
I think he upgraded to
yeah.
the 30s. And
don't drop it.
on the other hand, we have Baldrick with an M4 rocking 60s.
Self-encryption detected.
Yeah, I wonder what Rezduck's plan is with the regenerative. Maybe he's gonna fall back and do the classic shotgun
Trackpad's being
plan.
If he can get the range, it's a little awkward hold to do it in, but if you can get the extra spacing, the shotgun will work just fine on the regenerative. Definitely a good way to soften it up, and then you can fall back on like something else to take care of all the extra
We're
stuff.
getting reports from chat that Baldrick, meanwhile, has dropped his spaz in a hole and lost it.
A hole. Dang.
Both of our runners here
Yeah.
not being part of Slinglock gang.
Right. Oops.
Oh,
Oh.
Man. I have not seen a porcupine polymorph, but that would be a paralysis demon I could not
I still
stand.
have one.
Yeah, Rezduck. We heard him say that he did not mean to take the shield dog there. I think he was saving it for the regenerative, but he got a very quick clear
Either the
while being
regenerative
shot
or
because of it.
something, but either way, had a close call with that shotgun. That would have, that would have been ugly.
Baldrick has found his missing Spas 12.
Maybe he just dropped it and forgot about it. Didn't see it. All right, the regenerative is up. He is switching to the shotgun here. Yeah, that's the problem with the this hold.
Yeah, both of his guns are pretty low capacity here, so taking the shield dog is letting him really focus on that. But that's
he's got
two shield dogs used just to get through hold 4, which means he's probably not got a whole lot of money to get through hold 5 and purchase the shield dogs that he'll no doubt want for that.
I mean, frankly, when it comes to an actual tournament run, survival is very paramount. So if he can get himself a couple of power-ups for the orthogonal and the refractive, he should be all set.
Now, you want infinite ammo for the orthogonal and bullet boost for the refractive. I wonder if he'll just, because if he tries to roll both of those, he might get 2 of one or 2 of the other. So he might, if it was me, I would go for 1 bullet dog and then 1 shield dog, and use the shield dog for the one that I don't get, right?
The one that you don't get, is it the orthogonal? Do you not get the orthogonal?
I don't think it gets me. You know, we are crossways. Baldrick hunting for his stealths. He's got that flashlight, so they're gonna shine a little bit. Not bad, not bad.
Advancing to next
I can't
system
remember, but I think do the stealths cast shadows
Analyzing
at all?
system.
Yeah, they do shine in these spotlight flashlights that people have been using, which is a nice way to hunt for them, especially in these corridors where they could be right next to those white lights near the ceiling and really have a problem showing themselves. Polymorphic should be popping any second now. He's got to get close to it. Looks like he's setting up.
Alright, polymorph is up for Baldrick. Hacking away at those little red nodes.
Yep.
And boom.
A pretty good clear on that too.
That was solid.
Advancing to next system.
Yeah.
2 stealths is subpar.
Analyzing system.
I think that was pretty comparable to Rezduck. Rezduck might have been a tiny bit faster there, but
That was,
I don't know if that's going to
I
make
think
the
Baldrick
difference.
might have been just a bit faster on the polymorph because Rezduck did take a second to switch to the M1A before he got started.
That's true.
Meanwhile, Baldrick was immediately on it.
Oh, is Baldrick going to get... Oh, it's right in the middle. That means that he's not going to be able to find any distance in order to start with a shotgun clear on this. He might just go with that M4 all the way.
And enough. Yep. He's just looking to
Up and down.
sweep
Ooh,
it, and that
beautiful.
was real fast. Love to see
No
that.
mag change necessary. Real good clear on that.
Encryption detected. Advance to next system.
Alright, and in the meantime, Rezduck stepped into his last and final hole. Time to see if he will make it on the other side of the metro.
Clearing some cheesy bites, taking some shots here. He's out of ammo on the M1A, choosing to go to the shotgun.
Got his, already took care of his cascading
That was lucky.
encryption.
You know, I saw Baldrick holding second floor earlier too. We might have two people aggressively holding the second floor of hub here.
The second floor it's a fine place to hold. The only downside is it has those two spawn points that you can get flanked from. No matter
I
which
guess if
side
you've
you
got
go.
your ears open though, you might be able to just pull it off without getting shot.
Yeah, you can manage it. Although I feel
No.
like the top floor is definitely the more safer route to go. The orthogonal is up for Rezduck, switching to his shotgun, having a little conundrum here. Got his stealth up.
Going-
Now, looks like the orthogonal is being very agreeable with
Yeah, it's
Rezduck.
really showing its spots to Rezduck here.
it's-
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen a nicer orthogonal.
Yeah, the orthogonal just let Rezduck have it.
Roadblock.
Damn.
Yeah, it just kind of rolled over and showed its belly.
Man. The way that orthogonal treated Rezduck has got chat jealous over here. Damn. It got me jealous. Like, what did he do? Did he take the orthogonal out on a date beforehand or what?
I don't know, but it looks like he's got one more ghost that we're probably going to see come out as soon as this refractive pops. But he doesn't have slugs. I wonder if he's going to try clear it with the 308 in his M1A here. I think that's probably the
Ooh,
hardest
the
hitting thing
refractive is
that he's got.
Hold this position.
And it looks like in the meantime, Baldrick stepped into his. Time to see how he does.
The refractive is he's being able to maintain good angles on
There
this
it
thing
is.
the
There's that
whole time.
refractive clear for Rezduck. Not too bad. Let's see what he's got for a score here.
Didn't really have to chase it around at all.
Uh-uh. Look at this. Look at the score, Rezduck. Look at the score.
We got cheesy bites here for Baldrick. He's bouncing around. He's shooting the chunks. Oh, oh no!
My breath for the last two.
Some of the chunks are hiding under
System layer.
the platforms, but he got there. Had to run forward to get them.
What's that?
Baldrick over here standing. He's chilling with it. Oh no, he's getting shot at. I don't think he's took. Oh, there it is. Baldrick taking a hit there mid reload.
Yeah, I think that's his second hit of the run. Rezduck was able to get through with full no damage completion. Baldrick taking a health dog and the shield dog. Looks like he's got the infinite ammo in his pouch, but I think he misgrabbed it.
The orthogonal being a little stingy with Baldrick, but that's all right.
This is
He managed.
typical orthogonal behavior
He
here.
managed to get it to yeah.
System layer.
I was about to say, there's the orthogonal we all know and absolutely freaking hate.
Yeah,
Wait.
I think nerves are really getting to Baldrick. He almost lost his spas earlier.
I was about
He
to
ate the
say,
wrong
did he
dog
really
there.
keep the Taz?
He's got the Taz. I think he's gonna, like I said, I think he's gonna go for that last minute bullet boost double shotgun strat that some people have been doing. The Taz, you probably want 12 gauge when you're doing this. The Taz is not going to be ideal, but I think he's still
The
gonna go
Taz
for it.
is 16 gauge, which it's very similar to 12, but it is just a wee bit less powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, I thought Baldrick was just keeping it as a war trophy. try to keep your starting gun till the end.
Try and get
Yep.
through the whole thing with the gnome. We got infinite ammo.
And
Oh,
he's
not
got
clearing
it.
it in one.
I don't quite know what happened.
Not too bad, Baldrick.
data
All right,
extracted.
go ahead and look at your score.
Advance to next system node.
And
and
I
take
will
it.
unmute these guys.
Returning to interface.
Great runs, gentlemen.
Oh,
You're
hold up.
both through it.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that was some good running, you two. Absolutely loved watching you. You guys were
Thank
pretty
you.
much neck and neck as far as time and performance goes. So that was a solid
Yeah,
match.
these scores are very close.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's see.
Oh.
Rezduck. Let me just
All right.
record these
You
scores.
punching
All
in
right,
the
first,
scores?
last to finish, but first to be reported here, we've got Baldrick in
boy.
with a 1,275,900, and scoring just a smidgen higher. Rezduck in with a 1,284,150. A difference of less than 10,000 between these competitors here,
I
folks.
took that one tiny hit in that last hold.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah. It's so close. I think Baldrick, you got hit a couple times, Rezduck going fully hitless, but those hits don't tell the full difference between these runs. Because
I definitely lost the stealth bonus a couple times, though.
I think Baldrick, you almost made up for it with speed. Just pure speed there.
Dang.
But
Yeah, I just took that one hit. Less than 200 damage in the final hold. Just to. I'm not even sure if it might have been a ricochet that
It
just
might
happened
have
to
been with
land
that damage.
well. It did 177 damage to me.
But I have a feeling that Baldrick, you're going to be an absolute terror down
less
in
than
the
200
goulash.
damage in the final hold.
Oh, yeah.
Just to... Maybe.
With
I'm
that
not sure if it might have
177.
been a
I
ricochet.
have faith.
All right. So for those who are wondering where the score, wait, what are the scores?
I'll get him
did
in.
did you put the scores down in challenge or?
I will later.
Okay.
But we've got a question coming from Guardian for Baldrick. Why did you put the flashlight in front of your red dot and not on the side rails?
It works better with the bigger ones. But
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, I'll just spawn a bigger one just to show you. Let's take the big one and take that one off. So the light is bright, right? If you're using it to stun, the light is very bright. And it can mean you can't see red dots through it.
Mm-hmm.
But here, I have perfect view of red dot and a second eye with which to line it up with the target. So I can have a lit up target and yet still see the red dot perfectly.
Mm.
It doesn't work so well with the smaller ones, the low profile ones, without the really low profile sites.
Yeah.
Like the one off the MP7 sustenance.
Okay.
That works well with the smaller ones, but yeah. That's the reason why.
Okay. So this is how red dots worked, like in ancient times before they were on like a piece of glass. You'd have like a red dot on a black background that you would use your other eye to like superimpose on your target.
Yep. It also works that way for the grenade launcher, the rotary grenade launcher.
Mm-hmm.
The sight for that, because if you angle it to the right angle to be looking at your target, you're looking through the gun, so they just black it off as well.
All right. Slaya wants to know, guys, how did you like your rolls? Good rolls, bad rolls?
Really liked my shotgun roll. I got the XM 1014,
Mm-hmm.
and this thing's a absolute beast.
Yeah.
And then
Definitely one of the better ones.
I
the M1.
forgot. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I forgot to reload this thing. That bit me. I think that is fumbling with this. I think is the reason why I took that shot in the last hold. I should just
you
forgotten it entirely.
You did manage to have the Taz that you dutifully carried through the whole entire run curse you at the very end.
And I keep telling people it's not that bad.
It's just the mag size for me. The mag
It was the
size
dark.
is-
It was the dark.
Right.
I was in a darker area and I couldn't quite see what I was
I
doing.
do have one question for Rezduck from Guardian
Oh.
MMC. He's asking, are you an M1A enjoyer, or do you hate it?
It's a decent roll. It's better than some of the battle rifles and assault rifles you can get. So it's
Fair
got
enough.
good
Hmm.
mag cap. I think it's what, 45? 30.
It's 30.
30s.
It's a 30 round magazine. I was gonna say, like, getting the only two options in the 6-point BR roll is that and the foul, and you know a lot of people they obviously opt for the foul if they can get it. But
Yeah, if I can get it, yeah, I would as well, but this thing is still
he's
very good.
All right.
he's not a hater, but he's not an enjoyer.
A question from Cessna. Baldrick, tell us the story of your lost spaz.
I used the spaz in the one supply room. I put it down so the light on it would project into the corridor without having to take it off the gun.
Yeah.
And I forgot to sling lock it again afterwards. I grabbed it. I didn't sling lock it.
Oh,
And so I was putting it away to go climb up the ladder.
Mhm.
And I just let go of it, let it fall on the sling. And instead it fell on the ground. I didn't notice
Yeah.
until I needed it.
It was a little bit of a side story while Rezduck was in a hold to see you scurrying around the map looking for it.
Aw.
Well, luckily I knew that wherever I dropped it, it would be visible because of the torch.
It would be very visible, yeah.
I was gonna say, it gets to a point Baldrick has to put like lost spa signs up in institution.
Just put lost and found posters up.
All right, and with that, I think we're on to our final question for both our contestants here. Why hot dogs?
They're good to shoot.
42.
I was gonna say we did that during the free for all, Hoyt. You know what?
Oh, are we done? We got enough data on this
Well, we're
question?
never going to get enough data, but I think a better question would be why not hamburgers? Why not chicken wings? Why not any other kind of meat?
Hmm.
They're all less body shaped.
I mean,
I mean, I guess
some of us are hot dogs and some of us are hamburgers. Let's be real.
I was gonna say, maybe if you squint at it, a hamburger can be like a head or something.
Maybe
Maybe
you
not
know,
a
we
whole
could-
body.
Maybe if you skip leg day enough, you can be a chicken wing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we've got the scores in. The questions are answered. You guys have any final words for the chat before we close it out?
Just thank you for watching.
Yeah.
All right.
There you have it. Well, I guess to everyone who's out there, keep practicing, stay meaty, and we will see you in the next round of First to Worst. You all.
Which
take
will
it.
be about in like 10 minutes or so. It's
10
going to be quick, guys.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a hot one. Anyway, bye.
Bye.